All right, look, another fibble. This is the game that's just like Wordle, but on every row, one of the clues is a lie. They're starting us with remit. Unfortunately, it has 4 grays, so you know at least 3 of those aren't in the word. At most, 1 is if one of them is the lie. Otherwise, the E could be the lie, and we could have nothing. So let's do the E, maybe the E and one other letter or something, just to look for some contradictions. I'm thinking E. We could do something ending in an ER. Let's do liner. We'll do the I, the ER, and see what we can figure out. Okay, so that wasn't very helpful at all because none of those are contradictions really. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll go with liner. Let's do loner, which is gonna, again, repeat the ER and the L and the N and try another vowel. So, okay, so one of the L's is a lie, one of the N's is a lie, the rest of these have to be true, which then means the R there is true. We don't know about the E for sure. We do know the I is true. Now, that could be that that's true. We know there's an E in the word. So if it's the lie, it has to be green. And then we also know that either there's an L first and an N third, or an L somewhere else and no N. So let's assume that it's L something N, and then the E can't be fourth. It could be second or fifth in that situation. So we could do something like lunge. Okay. So, okay, so let's look at the second and the fourth words. The green N and the gray N, one of the two has to be a lie, right? Well, or we could do it another way. So that'll work too. One of those two has to be a lie, therefore the yellow L is true. We could also say the green L and the yellow L, one of them has to be a lie, and so the gray N is true. Either way, we get all of that, and then we know what from there. We don't know anything else from there. Okay, so there's an L somewhere else. We know there's an E, so if the E is at the end, that's the line. Then we'd have to have a G and an L and no U, and there's no O or I. So we could do something like eagle. If the E is the lie, I think so. No, because here's the problem. If the E is not second, then that's true, which means you need to have an M or a T. So assuming the E is not second, you need an M or a T. And if the E is at the end, then you need a G and an L, but you don't have O, I, or U. And if there's not a G, then the E can't be at the end. We could do, no. I was gonna say we could do pedal, except if the E is second, then we can't have a T. So, I don't know. I mean, I like the LE at the end. That's the thing. But we need to have M or a T then, as well as a G. So what if the E is at the beginning? We could still do a T. We don't have to have a G. The G could be the lie. Exalt would work. Let's try it. Oh, I was hoping that was gonna be it. Okay, well we know there's an L, so this has to be the lie. The rest of these are true. There's no T. So now either the E is second or there's an M. There is an A. Still don't know what's going on. The E could still be at the end. If the E is at the end, they need to have a G. If the E is at the end, you need to have a G and an L and an A and an M. Something like, and the A can't be, something like Megal, or I don't think that's a thing. I don't think that can work. So the E is not at the end, I don't think. So this is true, which means either we already have E, A, and L. So if the U is the lie, then you need to have a U and a G as well. Otherwise, the G is the lie. E, A, and L is all we've got, but maybe an M, unless the E is second. But the E has to be second or third at this point. E, A? Oh, we could do, oh, but we can't do gleam because the G would have to be the lie. And we can't do EA. I don't know. What is going on with this? We can still do AL. But we can't have a T. Decal. Decal would work. Because the E second means you don't have an M. Ooh, okay. Okay, well, the D can't be the lie. The D can't be the lie. I think... So... No, the D can't be the lie. Sorry, that has to be true. Oh, that has to be... No, it could be the lie. It could be the lie if it's not... Yeah, okay. Actually... If any of the rest of these are a lie, the E, C, A, or L, then the D has to be in the position that that letter was. So if this is the lie, then it would have to be D, C, A, L, which is not possible. So that one is going to be true, which means that's a lie and that's true. Okay. Now, could we have the C be the lie? It would have to be E, D, A, L. Pedal. Ooh, pedal with a that would work if the C is the lie. Let's try that. Oh, pedal. I thought of pedal and metal and things with the T. I didn't think of pedal with a D. All right. Well, I started off really good and kind of got bogged down in the middle there because there was just too many different possibilities, but still got there with a couple guesses remaining. So let me know how you did pedaling to the lies and marking them with decals today, I guess. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more puzzles.